Caroline Spencer.
Hi, Caroline, it's Brooke.
Oh, hi, Brooke.
I know you're busy. How does lunch sound today?
Well, no plans on this end.
Great, let's meet somewhere.
Okay. Yes, I know exactly where that is. All right. Sounds good.
Okay, I'll see you around 12 then. Bye, Caroline. Storm, what are you doing home?
Had an early court appearance, and I thought I'd check things out.
Check what out?
Well, I'm gonna go see Donna. It's long overdue. Wanna come along?
I can't. I have plans.
Well,
Why don't you wait until tonight, and then I can go over there with you?
you don't want me going over there alone?
I know how you feel about Mark.
It's not a raid. I just want to see how she's doing over there. I can behave myself at times, you know? So, what are you doing that you can't come along?
I'm going out to lunch with Caroline Spencer.
Well, you don't sound too thrilled about it.
I have to lay something really heavy on her, Storm. It's not going to be easy.
What?
Her erstwhile fiance tried to pick me up in a bar last night.
Ridge Forrester?
In the flesh.
Every time I hear this guy's name, he scores more points with me. So you turned him down, right?
Actually, I went along with him. He took me to his palatial estate, and we lounged around the pool drinking daiquiris in the moonlight. And then I went into the pool house, supposedly to get ready for skinny dipping. And when I came out, there he was to greet me in his birthday suit.
And then what happened?
I left.
You should have never gone out there, Brooke.
Storm, I wanted to see what he had in mind. I wanted to see if he was really the lech that I thought he was.
So you jump into the snake pit to see if the snakes are poisonous.
Don't worry, I can handle myself. Anyway, that's why I'm meeting Caroline this afternoon. To tell her everything.
And what if she asks you what you were doing out there in the first place?
I'll tell her the truth. I'll tell her that I just wanted to see how far this guy was gonna take it.
And you never had any intention of,
Going all the way? Of course not. Caroline is a very dear friend of mine. She obviously has some questions about this serpent, or else she wouldn't have called off the wedding. Well, I'm gonna give her all the ammunition she needs to get rid of him once and for all. She's too good for him. She deserves someone a lot better. Like you.
Well, forget it. You can keep your rich friends. They're weird.
Ridge? Yeah, Dad. What is it?
What on earth are you thinking about?
Just something that happened the other night.
Rather pleasant, I gather.
No, actually, it was pretty scary. Caroline and I were accosted by a couple of punks near the Cafe Russe.
Accosted? What do you mean? What happened?
They were making off with our money and all. And from out of nowhere comes this kid. He completely annihilates these two guys. I mean, they had a gun and a knife.
Good Lord. Oh, Caroline must have been terrified.
She was. To tell you the truth, I was too.
Well, who is this guy, this kid?
Just some kid named Rocky or Rocco, something like that. I gave him my card and told him to call if he ever needed anything. Pretty wild, huh?
With Forrester. Forrester Creations. Forrester Creations.
Anyway, Dad, what brings you by?
I had a talk with your brother last night
What about?
about his job offer.
Has he told you who made it?
No. But frankly, I'm more concerned about the question of why he might want to leave.
According to Thorne, it's a solid proposition.
Oh, come on, Ridge. We both know better than that. Thorne wouldn't leave Forrester just for a better position or more money.
So what do you think? You obviously have something in mind.
I think it has to do with you.
Me?
Something's going on between the two of you. There has been for weeks. And I'll wager it's a big part of why he's considering leaving the company.
Dad, Thorne and I have always been competitive. What two brothers aren't? But if that's the cause of him leaving Forrester, that's a new one on me.
Are you saying he hasn't come to you about this?
Nope. Maybe he just wants to spread his wings. I mean, I've thought of doing that myself many times.
I know you have. But not Thorne. He's never mentioned wanting to leave the company.
Dad, just relax. I'm sure Thorne's gonna be just fine on his own, and I'm sure we'll survive without him. I will take personal responsibility
You're
for
completely missing the point. Of course we can run this company without Thorne. The company can probably run itself without any of us. But it's not going to. I won't let it. Forrester's created this company, and Forresters are going to run it. And that includes your little brother.
Look, Dad, if he wants to leave...
If he wants to leave, then you and I have to motivate him to stay. I'm not going to stand by and watch this family start to splinter. I want you to do everything you possibly can to convince your brother to stay.
What's that?
Oh, hi, Donna. This, I'm not sure.
Well, it looks like a business card to me.
This guy and his lady just about got mugged the other night and helped him out.
So he gave you his card?
Yeah, he told me if I ever needed anything, give him a call.
Wow. Ridge Forrester. Now, why does that name sound so familiar? So when are you gonna collect?
When the right time comes around. And don't worry, it will.
It's kind of like having a genie in a bottle. One wish.
Yeah, what'd you wish for?
Enough money so I wouldn't have to work.
Ah, you don't like to work.
No, it's not that. And I really am grateful that you got me this job. It's just it seems like there's not enough time for anything else anymore. But I guess that's what happens when you move out from home and try and make it on your own.
Especially when you deal with a clod who doesn't know a vacuum cleaner from a washing machine.
Rocco.
I'm sorry, Donna. It's just... I can't take seeing you so dragged out when I know that air brain is sitting at home just watching the tube.
He's getting better, Rocco. Really.
Yeah, he knows how to work the refrigerator.
Look, you and I cannot have a friendship if you continue to criticize Mark.
That's the first time I ever heard you say that.
What?
That you want to have a friendship with me.
Only if you respect me, Rocco, and the way I feel about Mark.
I've always respected you, Donna.
Have you?
I just think that you made a mistake with that guy.
Then you and I can't be friends.
All right, I'll try. I will, Donna.
Friendship with me means that much to you?
Just don't expect me to invite him to our wedding, because I draw the line.
See you on the dinner shift.
Ciao.
Right. Yeah, hold up. I'm climbing. Storm.
Hello, Mark.
Come on in.
Thanks.
Donna, she isn't home.
She working?
Yeah, she's working a split shift today.
It's a lot of hours.
She doesn't mind. Pays the bills, you know.
Yeah, I take it you're working too?
Yeah, I go in later.
What do you do?
Liver pizza. It's only part-time right now, but I'm looking for something better.
Well, how are you guys managing?
We're doing okay. Really.
Is she happy, Mark?
I don't know, I guess.
You don't know if the girl you're living with is happy?
Look, we're really busy trying to make ends meet.
You seem to find time to relax.
That's because I work nights.
Doesn't Donna work nights too?
Yeah.
So Donna works nights and days, doesn't she?
Look, Storm, why don't you just come out with it and say what's on your mind?
Good idea. I'll do that. My sister's holding up more than her end of this operation, isn't she?
No way, Storm, no way.
You sure about that?
Look, maybe she has a better job than I do, but I'm working on that. Besides, what am I answering to you for?
Because I'm her brother, that's when. If you don't start treating her the way she deserves to be treated, I'm gonna be on you faster than...
Storm? What's going on in here?
This was a neat surprise.
So glad we could get together.
Brooke, you seem like a woman who has something on her mind.
I am.
Well, to tell you the truth, so am I.
You have something to tell me?
Yeah, I tried to call you last night, but you weren't home.
Well, why didn't you leave a message?
Well, it wasn't that important.
Well, obviously, it was Caroline. What is it?
Ridge,
Ridge?
I haven't talked to him or seen him in 2 days. And God only knows where he's spending his time.
Well, where do you think?
I have no idea. Just that things are all wrong between us. I mean, he wants something from me that I just can't give him.
What?
Well, I know this may seem a little off the wall to you, but it's just, well, try to understand, because it's just the way I am. I'm just not about to change, and this is one of those things I can't compromise on.
Well, you shouldn't have to even think about compromising on that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sex, the premarital variety.
Ridge has never had to deal with that, except with me.
Well, do you think that he's dealing with it now?
So far he is. He's practically been a saint. But it's not easy for him, Brooke. What can I do?
Caroline, let me tell you about your Ridge Forrester, and then you can decide what you should do.
Well, I want to know what's going on here.
Nothing's going on. Your brother just came over for a visit.
You guys were arguing.
Nothing serious.
So what do you think, Stormy? Pretty cool place, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, can you stick around? I can make some coffee or something. I mean, I have to go back to work in a while, but...
No, Donna, you need to rest.
Yeah, you do look kind of beat.
Well, I am tired, but it's not every day your big brother stops by.
Well, I'd come by more often if I felt I was invited.
You are invited, Storm. Anytime. It's just, I know how you feel. So how's Mom?
She's okay.
Grandma, too?
We all miss you, Donna. Don't be so distant. We'd kind of like to see you come around a little more often, you know?
Mark, too?
Sure, bring Mark too. You, take care and, don't work too hard, huh?
Why don't we go lie down?
You have to be at work in 20 minutes.
I know.
You know what I miss the most, Mark?
What?
I miss having fun. Remember all the fun we used to have?
I know what you're gonna say.
You do?
Ridge, if he really cares for me, I mean, if he loves me, he won't force me to do something that's really against my principles.
Well, that's part of it.
What else?
Caroline, how well do you think you know Ridge?
As well as anyone knows him, I suppose.
Do you trust him?
Well, after I broke our engagement, I didn't. But over time, yes, I've grown to trust him again. He certainly earned it.
Do you think he would ever betray you?
Another woman? No, not again. He knows what it would do to me. I really love him, Brooke. I love Ridge so much. Anyway, I'm sorry. You were trying to make a point.
If Ridge loses you, he's a fool.
Well, I know that's how I feel. Brooke, I need you to do me a favor, and you cannot say no.
Oh, then I guess I won't.
I'm going up to see Rich tonight after work, and I want you to come with me.
Me?
Well, you know he hasn't called me in a couple of days, and if I go up there by myself, it'll look like I'm chasing him. But if you go with me...
Caroline.
I told you that you can't say no. You have to. I'm gonna pick you up after work.
No, I'll drive myself.
Okay, that's fine. Then it's settled. We'll meet later at the Forresters. Where's the waitress? You know, I really have to go.
You're so beautiful. So beautiful.
Join us again for the bold and the beautiful